Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, General Hospital. General Hospital spoilers. Will the soap roll out a Willow Corinthos, Who's Your Daddy storyline? General Hospital, GH, spoilers reveal that the November 5 episode ended on a low note. Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, and Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, finally gave in to temptation and did the proverbial deed in Scout Quartermaine's Cosette Abinant playroom. He was emotional because of Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco passing and how he could manage raising a young girl on his own. Willow sought him out to console him, and things took a turn for the sick very fast. What happens next? General Hospital spoilers. Willow is about to implode. GH spoilers hint that in the span of 24 hours, Willow not only hit the sheets with Drew, but she also made up with her husband Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, some hours later, doing the deed on their couch. She took a page out of her husband's playbook though, as after Michael found out about his wife and uncle locking lips the night before, he stayed out and did not come home. While he lied about what happened, he did end up getting drunk with Sasha Corvin, Sophia Matson, and crossing the line with her in a hotel room. At this point, as Willow made love with both Drew and Michael so closely together, it's very likely she ends up expecting. Either way, both Michael and Willow have proved that their marriage is hanging by a string. Will Willow survive this double betrayal? GH spoilers. Willow isn't the only one. GH could really throw a major wrench into things, and not only have Willow get pregnant, but Sasha too. Although the only difference is, Sasha would know who the father of her child is. Still, with all the bed-hopping happening in Port Charles, Michael and Sasha would struggle to keep their secret under wraps, while Willow would be losing her mind with guilt and worry over her marriage. On the cusp of the election, would Drew remain hush-hush if he thought Willow was carrying his child? Fans will have to wait and see how this all plays out. General Hospital spoilers. Will GH roll out a Willow Corinthos, Who's Your Daddy storyline? The storyline on General Hospital is heating up in a way that could forever alter the lives of Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, and even Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson. The recent episode has set up a tantalizing and messy storyline that has fans bracing for twists and secrets, particularly around the possibility of Willow ending up pregnant. The question now looms. Could GH really go all in on a Who's Your Daddy storyline for Willow Corinthos? And what would it mean for the other characters tangled in this web of betrayal? Willow and Drew's moment of weakness. In the latest development, viewers saw Drew Quartermaine overcome by grief and loneliness after the passing of his ex, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco. With Scout Quartermaine, Cosette Abinant, now solely under his care, he is overwhelmed by the pressure of being a single parent and missing Sam. Willow, feeling empathetic and likely somewhat lost herself, sought Drew out to console him. What started as a heartfelt conversation soon turned intimate, leading Willow and Drew to cross a line in Scout's playroom, a decision both may come to regret. This impulsive act speaks to the emotional instability both Drew and Willow are currently experiencing. For Drew, it's a response to his sorrow and loneliness. For Willow, it's a reaction to her own faltering marriage and frustrations with Michael. This lapse in judgment has now set in motion a cascade of consequences neither expected, and GH fans are bracing for the inevitable fallout. Willow's marriage on the brink. Willow's marriage to Michael has been rocky, to say the least. Though they've had their share of passionate moments, the couple's relationship has been hanging by a thread, worn down by secrets, resentment, and distance. In the hours after her tryst with Drew, Willow did her best to push her guilt aside and tried to reconcile with Michael. The two made up, leading to another intimate moment, this time in the comfort of their home. But Michael's suspicions soon mounted. He sensed that something was off with Willow, and as he dug deeper, he uncovered her brief moment with Drew. Hurt and furious, Michael found solace in an unexpected place, Sasha. What began as an attempt to drown his sorrows in a bottle quickly escalated, and before long, he and Sasha crossed their own boundaries in a hotel room. Now, with Willow and Michael both betraying each other in the same night, their marriage faces the ultimate test. The inevitable pregnancy on fans' minds is whether Willow could be pregnant after this string of impulsive decisions. The possibility alone introduces a significant storyline, especially given the narrow timing. Since she was with both Drew and Michael within hours, the identity of the father could become a mystery, setting the stage for a classic soap opera, Who's the Daddy scenario. For Willow, finding herself potentially carrying a child under these circumstances would be devastating. She's already weighed down by guilt over her actions with Drew, and the notion of a pregnancy only raises the stakes. With the election drawing near and Drew's political aspirations heating up, this news could not come at a worse time. Sasha's role in the drama. Sasha has her own set of complications to navigate. Her past with Michael is complex, and her current connection with him could mean a messy love triangle if she, too, turns out to be pregnant. Unlike Willow, though, Sasha would be confident in the paternity of her child, assuming she's only been with Michael recently. But Sasha has struggled with loss and grief before, and bringing a child into the world under these complicated circumstances could be both healing and challenging for her. The real twist here is whether Sasha and Michael's secret will come to light before Willow's does. If Sasha's pregnancy is revealed first, it would complicate Willow's emotional state further. Knowing her husband has been unfaithful too might make her more willing to keep her own indiscretion with Drew a secret, or it could lead to a dramatic confrontation. Michael and Willow. Is divorce on the horizon? The once powerful bond between Michael and Willow now appears to be held together by a thread. Both have violated each other's trust, and the foundation of their marriage has cracked under the weight of betrayal, resentment, and secrets. If the truth of Willow's night with Drew and Michael's indiscretion with Sasha comes out, divorce could be inevitable. However, given the upcoming election, Michael might consider keeping up appearances for the sake of his image. If Willow is indeed pregnant, he might even convince himself that reconciliation is the right choice, for the sake of the child and his reputation. Yet if the paternity of the child remains a mystery, this could place an even greater strain on their already strained marriage. Drew's dilemma. If Willow discovers she's pregnant, Drew will be faced with a moral and emotional dilemma. As a Quartermaine, Drew's family has a long history in Port Charles, and he's become known for his strong sense of duty and loyalty. But this is a situation he could never have anticipated. Would he keep his distance and let Willow and Michael work through their issues? Or would he feel compelled to claim his role in the child's life if it turns out to be his? If Drew believes Willow's child is his, he may struggle with the idea of letting Michael raise the baby, especially given his complicated history with his own children and the deep connection he's built with Scout. This potential paternity crisis could either solidify Drew's commitment to his family or push him into a personal crisis as he grapples with the prospect of raising a child outside of marriage with a woman who is technically still committed to another man. The ripple effect in Port Charles. The fallout from this storyline would extend beyond just Willow, Michael, and Drew. Port Charles has always been a town where secrets don't stay hidden for long, and the family dynamics that would be affected by this scandal are staggering. Carly Corinthos, Michael's mother, is a fierce protector of her family, and if she learns about Willow's betrayal, she will likely go to great lengths to ensure Michael comes out on top. Meanwhile, Drew's connection to the Quartermaine family adds another layer of complexity, as any child he fathers would be part of one of Port Charles' most powerful families. If Sasha's pregnancy becomes public knowledge, it would undoubtedly catch the attention of many, especially given her recent struggles and her complicated history with Michael. The tension between her and Willow would escalate, particularly if they both find themselves in similar situations, carrying Michael's child. For Sasha, there's also the added weight of her public image, as she's fought hard to rebuild her life after losing her first child. A new baby, under these circumstances, could be the fresh start she's been hoping for, or it could bring back haunting memories. The Who's Your Daddy? What could be next? The storyline offers endless possibilities for GH writers to explore complex relationships, emotional turmoil, and the intricate web of secrets and lies that define Port Charles. For Michael and Willow, this storyline could mean the end of their marriage, or it could be the crucible through which they rebuild it. For Drew, it's a question of responsibility and love, and whether he's willing to claim his place in a potential child's life, even if it means disrupting his family's unity. Ultimately, if GH commits to this plotline, it would provide a powerful and dramatic narrative that allows each of these characters to grapple with issues of fidelity, loyalty, and family bonds. The road ahead promises heartbreak, revelations, and choices that will impact the lives of those in Port Charles for years to come. Fans will have to stay tuned to see just how deep these characters will have to dig to find resolution, or whether they'll be left more broken than before.